Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's episode of Cooking with Ryan.
Hello and welcome to a new episode of Cooking with Ryan. Today I'm making a dish synonymous with the Philippines. This dish is called a silog. Silog is usually served during breakfast, but you can have it any time of the day. In this episode, I'll be making Spamsilog. Now what exactly is a silog? Silog is a combination of two Tagalog words, sinagyag and I can't pronounce it, can I?
No, why?
Sinagyag. Since I'm having difficulty pronouncing these words, Matthew?
It's pronounced sinangag and itlog.
Thank you. The first word I had difficulty pronouncing is Tagalog for garlic fried rice, and ilog is Tagalog for egg. Now let's take the word Spamsilog. The first syllable depicts what kind of meat goes along with the silog. Now without further ado, let's get started. To make this dish, you're going to need spam, an egg, some garlic, about a tablespoon of vegetable oil, and day-old rice. If you don't have day-old rice, you can try to use rice that has been cooled for a few hours. Now for every cup of rice you have, you would use 5 cloves of garlic. Eyeing this thing, I'm guessing I have 1 to 2 cups of rice, so I'll be using 10 cloves of garlic. Now let's give these a mince. Now you're probably wondering, why so much garlic? Remember, we're making garlic rice. We want the flavor of the garlic to infuse the rice. Next, the spam. You want to cut them to your preferred thickness. I like my spam to be at least this thick. Now that all the preparations are done, it's time to head over to the stove. I'm going to preheat my pan to medium heat. Make sure to turn on your exhaust fan. Add some oil to the pan, frying our spam. Now the way I cook my spam is I cook it until it's golden brown on both sides. And it's cooked. Now it's time to cook our garlic rice. In the same pan, we're not going to add any extra oil. We're going to add our garlic. Let the garlic brown a bit before we add our rice. Make sure you break up any large clumps of rice. Your garlic rice is done when you've taken out most of the clumps of rice. It should also take a brownish color. Now this is done and we'll put it aside. Now that's done, it's time to cook the egg. Add a little bit of oil. And maybe a little bit more. There we go. This is well. Putting your eggs inside the bowl gives you control of the egg instead of just letting it spread all over the place. Having a spatula in hand, ease the egg in. And quickly form the white so it won't spread. Now I like my yolk runny, but I want to make sure that the egg whites are cooked. My solution is to take a small pot lid and put it over the eggs. That way the heat will circulate inside the lid, cooking the top of the egg as well as the bottom. Now let's take a look at the egg. Ta-da! Now that the egg is cooked, it's time to plate. First off, start off by plating the rice. Now for design's sake, take a small mug and stuff the rice inside it. Stuff as much rice as possible. Take your mug, turn it upside down, squeeze it, start shaking it. Then we're going to place our egg on top. Place your spam. And as a garnish, some green onions. Oh no! Take 2. Add your ketchup. Now before my rice structure gets destroyed, there you have it, Spamsilog. Thanks for watching! Oh god, my phone!